Oh, we're here for another, or the first actually exciting episode of WEIRDBOX, where we get weirder, like even weirder than we normally are, and we can be quite weird. Yeah. So it's me, I'm Jamie.
Simon.
John's actually the man behind the camera.
Hello, John.
Yeah, so it all goes a bit
Giggly.
weird. Yeah. See, I was going to swear there, but I'm trying not to so we don't get struck up for it. Or trying to be nice for the first between 7 and 40 odd seconds.
We're trying not to flub it.
Flip it? Aye, I will not flip it, god damn it.
No.
So this first one was actually going to be the beheadings in the blocks of flats. That's what we intended it to be. Sadly, we need a lot more information for that as an urban myth. It's weirdly one that's not been committed to the internet. We've talked to quite a few folk about it who've heard it, but the only weird things I can find is the deep dark recesses of Reddit. That's somewhere I don't really want to troll through, like just now. Have you ever been to the deep dark recesses of Reddit?
I am the dark recesses of Reddit.
It is a strange place, even for us. You fall into rabbit holes that.
And there wasn't even any rabbits.
No. How did I get to this so fast? That's not a waffle, is what I said. Anyway,
blew it other way.
Instead we're going to talk about an urban myth that we all know, just have a wee chat about it. And that would be Maggie Murphy, not Hairy Toes. Hairy Toes was the girl who was looking for toys. And she found a hairy one, looked a bit like a toe, brought it home. I don't know why you went, it's a bit of a weird myth, that one. She brought it home and then a giant came by. Don't want to bang too hard because we've got pints on the table. This isn't a bang bus, John. So, chapped in the door, asked where its toe was, came in, apparently at the last it took its toe and then left. It was all a wee bit sudden, a wee bit unexpected, but there you go, that's Hairy Toes.
And obviously left a note detailing everything that happened so that...
Yeah, because she wouldn't have been able to tell anybody.
No.
Yeah, and it took its toe away, so there was
That's
no
why
evidence
you
either.
always leave somebody alive to tell the story.
There was only one person there though, unless the house was just full of people and everybody was just like shook, shook because of this, and then they went and told people about it. So
I'm shook right now just hearing about it.
I'm always shook, that's my secret. I'm always shook.
There was, when I was a wee guy, there was the legend of Hairy Toes in Easter House, but
turns out it was just your uncle.
Aye,
that's weird, isn't it?
but it wasn't, it wasn't nothing to do with the actual legend of Hairy Toes, but it was treated as if it was. But what it was a homeless woman who would build shacks in people's back gardens, in the communal back gardens, and then would do stuff to herself with a stick.
Right, okay, well that's a strange segue into Simon's mind rather than actually this video. So let's go back on to Maggie Murphy, or Mary Murphy, who's in Glasgow, which is strange. So my Maggie Murphy, the one that I know of.
You're Maggie
Murphy.
You're Maggie Murphy.
Sorry, I wasn't meaning to do that. There's no other way I can grab myself. Go and grab yourself. The Maggie Murphy that we were told who was coming to get us as kids could be contacted weirdly only by phone. So Maggie Murphy's going to get a phone. Maggie Murphy was the case, and we'd all be like, don't do it. You know.
Well, for us, it was you were being taken to Maggie Murphy. She wasn't even getting the phone.
Was this the Rose Home thing? Rosie's Home for Wayward Children or something like that?
That's where it all started, aye.
Which was, we did do a wee bit of digging this. Rosie's Home was it used to be an old millworks in Glasgow. Then it was turned into basically like a work shack for poor people. No, the Love Shack, the classic song. A work
You didn't
shack.
have to bring jukebox money?
Yeah, because it was the jukeboxes, it was the late 1800s to the early 1900s. Thankfully that's been torn down now, although the Tories are probably trying to bring work shacks back. No Love Shacks, work shacks. Although they do have a lot of cocaine, so maybe it is Love Shacks as well. Anyway, that was a place you were meant to get taken to, that's where she was meant to take you to, which was an actual place that existed. There was also a Jaggy Jumper farm, where you were going to get taken to Maggie Murphy's Jaggy Jumper farm. That all just sounds like parents trying to be a bit weird with the terrorising of you.
And Jaggy Jumpers, as we were wearing, was
hot a bit,
quite
no fabric softener.
No
fabric softener, that's what it was.
And you always said this jumper.
The Arab jumpers.
The jumpers Jaggy, it's because they do bead on it.
You usually have to pay for that though, people were poor back in the day.
That's true, but that's how you make you
make money, you're going to say that, that's how you make money.
That's how you settle tweed and like the wool.
We started Jaggy Jumpers OnlyFans.
God.
We de-jag your jumpers.
Or make them extra jaggy.
I mean, you've paid the money, baby, you get what you want.
Yeah, yeah.
Anyway, another weird segue. So, Maggie Murphy. Weird mythology as well. She used to live in the flats. It was always Maggie Murphy up the flats. You were the home as well, wasn't it, for we were kids? So you were both going to get taken away. I was just going to get sent to the block of flats behind my granny's house. Well, it seems a bit lazy.
But that was the whole Maggie Murphy thing, depending on who you asked. It was you were getting sent to Maggie Murphy's home, or you were just getting taken to Maggie Murphy's house. Now, it rang extra true for me because the woman that lived above my auntie in Easterhouse was called Maggie Murphy.
Margaret Murphy, really. So you'd probably just call her Maggie Murphy because you were cruel and unusual kids.
And it turned out she was a lovely woman, but we didn't know that because we didn't know her. We just got threatened by Maggie Murphy.
Does anybody really know Maggie Murphy though?
Didn't really know anybody.
Do you know any kids that have said that they'd seen Maggie Murphy?
I've seen Maggie Murphy.
Oh, you did? She was actually Maggie Murphy. Turns out she's nice, is what we're saying. She's a nice woman. She would never take you away. It's crazy.
Yep. This is like our Disney reimagining.
That is. Right. So the initial Maggie Murphy either A, lived in a block of flats, or B, lived in a farm where jaggy jumpers were knitted. Know the farm that your dog used to go to every time it disappeared? That's a different place entirely, but also your parents' line. And it's an unusual myth that, as far as we know, is
would jaggy jumpers be
Central.
a particularly bastardly sheep?
It might be. I mean, all your kind of mythology in Scotland's a bit more violent than normal mythology anyway.
And a lot of it revolves around sheep.
It revolves around sheep, and scaring kids.
Yeah, it's all about scaring kids.
Because one of the other things I used to get, certainly with the Maggie Murphy thing as a kid, was try to go somewhere you wanted me to go. Don't go down there, Maggie Murphy will get you.
Oh,
Maggie Murphy's in there. Maggie Murphy was prolific, she was out of the fucking place.
Yeah.
See, for an old woman.
Well, down where we stayed.
Did she not have like, she not might have like big claws and shit? Claws, like big, aye.
And like...
Really dirty old woman, really.
Fangs, that she filed by herself.
Oh.
This is all just Wayne's elaborating on stuff.
Yeah, which we tend to do. We still elaborate as adults, but, well... In fact, you know what? No, we are just as imaginative now as we were when we were kids.
Yeah. Now we just have an outlet for it.
Yeah.
But at my bit in Easterhouse, where it's now
up his end,
on the Edinburgh Road, where it's now like a housing estate, there used to be this old house that was the witch's house. That sometimes somebody would say, "Oh, that's Maggie Murphy's house if you were bad or whatever," and the Waynes would all dare each other to go and jump into her garden and stuff. And it looked like something for like a Terry Pratchett. It looked like exactly like Agnes Nutter's cottage was described in like Good Omens.
There's some terrible things in Terry Pratchett as well though, so I could swing either way.
And so we would all do it, but nobody would ever go. And then one night, every Wayne in my whole bit of Easterhouse was all like, everybody was like chapping each other's back windies and fucking throwing stones at the witch's house is on fire. And everybody went down to watch the witch's house burn. That was the witch gone. It turned
Just
out
somebody's house, wasn't it?
It turned out years later it was actually my pal's granny's house.
It wasn't Maggie Murphy.
No,
categorically not. So you just watched some poor bastard's house burn down, and you're all like, "Yay!" You know that meme with the Wayne.
Yeah. But afterwards, it was actually even merrier there to go into the old burnt out house where the witch didn't live anymore for some reason.
So, because she's dead, it makes her
more powerful.
More powerful.
Than you could possibly imagine.
Yeah, like Saruman or something. Something, man.
Or like Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Can't say that. Can't say that anymore, mate. Stop it. We'll get demonetised. Or we can say fuck now. That's as long as it's not. Don't elaborate on it. Don't elaborate on it. We just say it because we're spicy like that. Anyway, that is generally the localised myth of Maggie Murphy. We wanted to do a wee bit more research into this one. This was like an extra podcast put together because we didn't have enough information for the other ones that we actually wanted to do. But we thought it was a worthy chat.
Yeah, so tell us about your Maggie Murphy
Tell us in the
stories.
comments section.
Yeah.
I think everybody's will be hopefully relatively the same. As urban myths generally are.
Yeah.
With slight variations on obviously the teeth, filing their teeth, it's fucking crazy. That's Easter.
Yeah, it's just Wayne's being try to one up each other.
Yeah, and we want to know where your Maggie Murphy stayed. Because if you're middle class, would it have been a nicer house? Maggie Murphy stayed in? Would there have been a wee gable end, a wee lovely wee gable?
Or would it actually have been worse, but the equivalence of scale? So you already stayed, in a council scheme. There's no very much further down to go. So would her being in the council scheme actually have been worse for people that didn't live in one?
I tuned it there. I was thinking about there for a wee brief second. I was thinking about, see Harry Houston's estate. Is that a housing estate? That's actually what I was thinking about there. While you were talking about that. I was like, they call that a housing estate. That's what I thought about there for a wee second. Tuned it. Sorry about that. I just thought I'd give a wee bit into my brain there. how I work basically. So
it's all skeletons, dinosaurs.
Yeah, it is all skeletons of dinosaurs. We're going to think up this one anyway. We just did want to bring the Maggie Murphy stuff to you. We want to know also the age, like when it stopped being an urban myth. We'd like to find out if you passed the fear of Maggie Murphy onto your wains, and then the day pass onto your wains.
Like Kaiser Soze.
Yeah, like aye, that's it. Aye, yeah, good one. I like that. And that's pretty much where we are.
Maggie Murphy.
Gives all your information. Gives me it, and that's been WEIRDBOX. See you later.